Hey guys, Michael Cheney here with a live scope for you. Hey, Richard Lowe, welcome to the building. This is a special Saturday morning scope for you guys. Welcome to the weekend by Geelong Cable Location. Welcome guys. I've got my cycling gear on. I'm not going to show you from the waist down because frankly it's totally ridiculous. Paul, welcome to the building. Pasqualiano, welcome to the building. So, what is this about? It's a secret loophole you can use inside Periscope to get more followers fast, okay? My name is Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. I give almost daily tips on how to get more followers, viewers, shares, hearts, and all that good stuff on Periscope, okay? Now, this tip is extremely good. You're going to love it, okay? Thank you for sharing on Twitter, and Paul. Trevor, welcome to the building. Great to see you. We've got some regular chain acts here. This was an unadvertised, unscheduled show, okay? It's something cool that's going to get you more followers fast. Hey, Vinra, great to see you here. So, if you get value from this, obviously give me hearts. I appreciate the hearts down on the right-hand side of your screen here. You can tap hearts at any time and give me some hearts. Right, what is this strategy? I'm just going to dive right into it. Hey Dana, great to see you here. Remember guys, if you want your followers, thank you for inviting your followers. If you want other people to benefit from this advice I'm just about to share with you, then remember, it's always more fun to share with everyone. Always more fun to share with everybody, okay? So scroll left to right on iOS, click share. Up on Android, click share. Click the little Perry dude at the bottom right of your screen and you can click share, invite people in. Every time you invite people in, you'll be entered into a contest to win a signed copy of my book, which I've got somewhere kicking about here. The Custom Magna, about 139-page book on how to get more money into your business, okay? I'll be picking the contest winner at the end of this week. So go ahead and share. Thank you for sharing on Facebook and Paul, okay? Every time you share, you get entered into it. Right. Let's talk about this darned loophole. Now, if you're trying to get followers on Periscope, there's a ton of different things you can do, right? You can go and follow people on live broadcasts. You can go and follow people on replays. Thank you for sharing on Twitter by Judah. Appreciate that. You can go off and just do shows. Obviously, Periscope is kind of it's like a war of frequency, right? The more shows that you can do, the more often you'll be seen and the more followers you can get. But there's this kind of loophole that will get you a lot more followers, okay? Typically, what you're going to have to do if you want people to follow you is follow them first, right? Yes, you'll get followers on your show. When you're doing broadcast, people will follow you if they like your content. But if you want to get, hey, Mr. PC Man, I thought it said Pac-Man there for a minute. Good morning to you. My name is Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. I give almost daily tips on Periscope, how to get more viewers, followers, hearts, shares, and money from Periscope. Okay. If you use the search tool on Periscope, you can follow people. You can find people, right? So you go into the right-hand side of Periscope when you're not watching a broadcast, you're not watching a replay if you're watching the replay right now. Then you scroll, after you've finished watching a broadcast, you go to the right-hand side of Periscope. There's a little people tab. And on that page, at the top left, which is going to be like there, I think, not on this page, hey, Geordie Soldier, good day. I don't know why I said good day there. I was trying to do a Geordie accent, it didn't work. Hey, Boone Cole, welcome to the show. What you do is you go onto that search page, the people page, you click the little magnifying glass icon, that lets you search for people. And you can search for people by name and also by keyword, and it will use the keywords, hey, Anagram Man, it will search for the keywords in their bio, which is why it's very important to have keywords in your bio, otherwise people won't find you. So you can search that way, right? That's not the loophole, however. That is a way that you can search people, find people, and then obviously follow them, and when you follow them, they'll get a little notification saying such and such has just followed you, do you want to, and then they can follow you back. So you can get followers that way. But here comes the rub, okay? Here comes the kick in the nuts. Because when you go onto that page on your in your Periscope account, hey Ben, great to see you here. What you're going to see is you'll see a lot of people that you're following on Twitter, and if you've got a lot of people that you're following on Twitter, it'll be cluttered up there with big names. So, for example, when I went into Periscope, the first time I went in, it pulled all my Twitter followers in. They don't become your Periscope followers automatically, nor do the people, hey, San Diego, White, 37, welcome. Nor do the people that you follow on Twitter or that are following you, none of those become your followers on Periscope, or do they automatically become people that you are following. Okay, you have to go and redo that in Periscope. Hey Amanda, great to see you here. Welcome to the show. My name is Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. I give almost daily tips on Periscope, how to get more viewers, hearts, shares, and profit from Periscope. So welcome to you, and thank you for everybody for sharing. Thank you guys, I appreciate you sharing. Thank you for the hearts. Remember, if at any time you like something, you see something you like, you get value from my tips, then
Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me.
okay, you can tap the screen and give me hearts. I really appreciate you doing that. Obviously, it tells me that you're alive, you're getting value from the information, and obviously it helps my ranking in Periscope. We get more people on these shows, more Chainiacs. Good day from Australia. Awesome. All the way from Australia. Now I've got some Yankee Doodles watching. Violet, something other, PKS32, welcome to you. So, we're going through the secret loophole. We're talking about, hey, Sierra and Nicholas, welcome to you. We're talking about this secret loophole on Periscope to get more followers fast. One of the ways to get Periscope followers is to go into the search tool. You know the little peephole icon on the right-hand side. Not this when you're live, not this icon right now. That's what you would click on if you want to go and follow me and get more tips. Okay? Because you always want to make sure that you... Yeah, you always really want to make sure that you... to get the latest tips. Hey, Mick Williams, great to see you here. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. Really, really appreciate it. It's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Jeff Marks, welcome to the building. So what we're going to be doing is talking about this loophole. Now, as I say, you go over onto the right-hand side. When you're not watching a replay, you're not watching a broadcast, you go over to the right-hand side in Periscope. There's a little people icon. Good morning, Mick. Great to see you here. And you can search. There's a little magnifying glass in that. Hey, T-Lake, welcome to the show. You can search for people, right? And you can follow them. And when you follow most people, most of them will follow you back. Now, that's okay, but it is pretty time-consuming, right? It's pretty time-consuming to do that. And you don't want to be wasting your time on Periscope. If you do that, it's a massive mistake. And you don't want to be making mistakes, okay? Right, so what you can do instead, this is the loophole, guys, is you go onto Twitter. You should have linked your Periscope account with your Twitter account. Give me an almighty yes in the chat box. Use the chat thing right now. Give me a yes if you have linked Periscope with your Twitter account. If you've got the two links, say yes in the chat box. Yes, says Trevor. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, people are doing this, that's great. Vin says yes. PK says yes. CCR says yes. Okay, Mick Williams says, I think so. Nepal says yes. Okay, guys. So you should do this, right? If you haven't linked your Periscope to your Twitter account, you're missing out on a trick, right? This is the loophole. Rather than finding people on Periscope to follow, which you can do, it's a great thing to do, it's a great strategy, but I found it's quicker and easier to go onto Twitter, right? Go onto Twitter first. Remember, Periscope, Twitter owns Periscope, right? Twitter owns Periscope. So if you use Twitter to drive Periscope, it gives you the leverage, right? So what you need to do is go to your Twitter account, log in, and find people that you want to follow on Twitter that are related to what you're going to be talking about on Periscope, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? You find people on Twitter that you want to follow, right, that are related to what you're going to be covering on your Periscope sessions. Thank you, Trevor. Somebody's paying attention. Thank you, Trevor. Good one, Trevor. So you need to do that. And then what will happen when you followed a bunch of people on Twitter, right, that are related to what you're going to be talking about on Periscope, you then go back into Periscope, you go into that people page on the right-hand side when you're not watching a replay or a broadcast, and you will see over on that page the people that you're following on Twitter. And it's just a simple click of a button. You click the plus button, and you then are following them on Periscope. So rather than you going and searching in Periscope, which, let's face it, is a pain in the ass, you've got that little magnifying glass, it sometimes doesn't work. You're sometimes searching for people, it doesn't find them. It's really tricky to type in the names and the keywords on your phone. It's not very quick. You're doing it one by one. Go onto Twitter, on your computer, on your Mac, find the people you want to follow, then go onto Periscope. They may not be on Periscope, but most of them will be. And certainly as obviously time goes on, more of them will be. And then you'll see them on that page, on the people page in Periscope, when you're not watching a replay or a broadcast, and you just go and click that plus button next to their name, Bosch, 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 and you are then following those guys immediately, and most of them will follow you back, okay? So if you got value out of that tip, give me some.
Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up.
Okay guys, thank you. If you just joined, my name is Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. I give daily Periscope tips on how to get more followers, hearts, shares, and profit from Periscope. Now, let me just give a total shameless pitch fest right now. This is free at the minute, okay? If you go to profitfromperiscope.net, profitfromperiscope.net, you can get a bunch of my replays on other Periscope tips, okay? Profit from Periscope.net. That will also register you for early bird access from the Profit from Periscope Power Pack, which I'll be releasing in about 9 days' time, which will give you everything you need to make money from Periscope. Okay, so go to profitfromperiscope.net. Having said that, what we're going to do, hey, SK Photographer, great to see you. Thank you for that's the URL. Thank you, Amanda. Is a bit of a mouthful, profitfromperiscope.net. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an update on the overall heart count. Hey, welcome. Welcome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and I'm going to show you the overall heart count and just talk a little bit about, more about hearts. Okay, one sec, guys. Hey, Angel, great to see you on the show. Welcome. Let me do a backflip. And hold on to your undercrackers as we go landscape. Hey, Angel, so this is the live count. You see this heart count here? That's live. Obviously, the more you tap the screen, you'll see your hearts go up on the right-hand side. And the hearts go up. So we're over 80,000. It's awesome. We'll be zeroing in on 100,000. I would guess over the next couple of shows, we should hit 100,000. So thank you. You have your own URL like this on Periscope. Okay, when you register with Periscope, you get your own URL. Periscope.tv/Michael Chaney. You should be using this URL, okay? Periscope.tv/ and then your username. You should use that to promote your scope. Before you go live, put this address out on Twitter and Facebook, Periscope.tv/ your username, and then people will be able to come and watch it. Now, if you are on this page right now, I know we've got some web viewers. Let me just click this little button here on my interface and see who we've got. Okay, so we've got 4 web viewers. Hey, Jude, Paul, Mabs, Amanda, Trevor, Dana, Paul, PKS, Harold, Snake, Sam, Rob, Angel. Thank you, guys. You should, if you're on the web interface, you really got to make sure that you click this iOS button. Get the app on Apple phone, or click the Android button. I'm pointing on my phone and realize you can't see my finger. Or the Android button, right? To download it, because this way you can give hearts. You see these hearts floating up on the right hand side of the screen here. Whoa, can we see these? I'm trying to catch them. Here they are. And you get the comments, right? You need to get this on your phone. Okay, let me do this flip. Whoop, and see if we can do this. Hold on. Let's flip. Okay, we did it. We made it. We actually made it back, guys. Okay. So, yes, that's what you need to do, okay? You need to get that URL and make sure that you need to download the app if you haven't downloaded the app already. Now, what I should tell you, if you want to get more tips from me on Periscope, okay, I'm going to give you a couple more here before we get into the real juicy stuff. What you need to do is follow me, okay? You need to... Okay, that's basically my little theme tune, okay? I'll talk about hearts in a sec. See you later, I was sick. Make sure you follow me. Click the little Perry dude here on the bottom right of your screen, and then see the picture of me talking from stage. Click follow. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Thank you, Amanda. I did see people with flying bats. I was going to look into that. So yeah, I'll probably do a Halloween scope. By the way, guys, if you're wondering what this getup is, good stuff, Angel. Great, thank you. If you're wondering what this getup is, I am just away out cycling. Okay, and I live in Scotland. I'm here in Scotland in the UK. It is 9:34 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. I'm just going to do this quick scope and wrapping up once I've given you some more tips, and then I'll be going out on my bike. Okay. How long do the scopes last? You can do. Keep firing the questions over, by the way, guys. I really appreciate your questions. Thank you for your questions. So keep firing them in. I recommend your scopes are at least 10 minutes, okay? At least 10 minutes, because what you'll see is you'll get momentum. People will come in, people will come out. But if they're shorter than 10 minutes, you're not going to get that momentum. I would say, 30 minutes maybe is getting on for the long side. I mean, I've done scopes at like 40, 45 minutes, when I've got a lot of stuff to share, okay? If you are getting value from what I've taught you so far, if you're enjoying these tips, then please...
Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me
Yes, Amanda, that is correct. Yeah, let's talk about hearts, okay, guys. Heart. Trevor, does the family go cycling? My little girl does a little bit of cycling. My wife does cycling, but thank you, Ziera, for tips. For you saying that about the tips, or what? I'm confused. So, hearts, what are they? What do they mean? Well, hearts are basically a very simple way for you to show that you like what you see. You're liking value, you're getting value, enjoying the scope. So you tap the screen and it gives these little hearts. Everybody